Just for whoever's told it wouldn't be none. For the ones who fell in love with street money. For the love of the paper that keeps some. Who can't help but chase it, they just keep running. Heart full of hatred, they gon' keep gunning. Type to run through your shit and don't leave nothing. Or don't ever act like you don't need nothing. Then be quick to bite the hand that feed you something. Cause you never know when you gon' need some. Pressure get applied on them.
Welcome everybody to the For the Win podcast. I know it's been a while, folks, but my name is Palmer, and these are my co-hosts, Blanc, D. Harley, and my boy Heavy J, man. You know, welcome back, fellas. Welcome back. How y'all feeling? Y'all all right?
Feeling good, man.
You know, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
How long has it been? 2 months?
Shoot.
Shit. Yeah, I think it's about 2 months. It felt longer than 2 months, though. It felt longer than 2 months. No, it hasn't been. It hasn't been.
Four?
Chill out. It has not been 4 months. That's crazy.
It's been about 4. We only did 2 little podcasts. 1.
And you know what's crazy?
I thought it was 3. No cap.
We did that at the start of the NBA playoffs.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Round 1.
No, round 2.
Round 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's crazy, man. Like, you know, the past 24 hours, like, I had, like, a couple of folks, like, ask you about the podcast. Like, y'all still doing that? Like, when y'all boy getting back on that? Like that junk can blow. Like, we like y'all. Boy. I'm like, oh, you know, I said we doing one a night. So I'm like, see, it's about that time now. When people start asking, time to get back on it. First thing first, man. I know y'all seen the news over the past weekend. Former President Donald Trump did get shot at. An attempted but failed assassination. So there's been rumors, things swirling around that saying that it was staged. Some people say it was real. Others say it was fake. What's your thoughts on that?
I think if it's real, I think for people to care that much about somebody and their political beliefs to shoot at them and try to kill them, to me, is crazy. Like, those people that make, like, politics their whole personality and, like, that consumes their life to the point to where you try to kill somebody is insane. And I think that's kind of why I feel like it was kind of staged, because I guess in my head I can't even imagine somebody going to that extent to try to kill somebody because they believe in the opposite side.
Shoot, they already did it. They already did it.
How about JFK?
They already did it. I mean, if this was a movie trailer, it would be horrible. Because like how they portrayed everything, like it broke everything down, or how the whole thing happened, how the whole thing went down. The job of the secret security is supposed to, like, make sure all points of access to the president is supposed to be, like, taken care of, and
they get there a week before to scope out the area.
You know what I'm saying? To my understanding, I think what's her name, Candace Owens, she did a whole rant about it, talk about you know, how she said that they come a week before and scope the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, point out every kind of, like, you know, point of access to the president if somebody wants to, you know, try to shoot or kill, whatever. So, you know, when they broke down the video, especially the part of the lady behind him, you know, I was like, yeah.
And she smirked. That lady that smirked whenever he got shot at.
And then she kind of like drop her head and drop her head, like, even before he got shot at. So she was kind of like, okay, I'm a couple seconds early.
And then pull that phone out to start recording. Yeah.
It was kind of weird. I think it was staged, and it's just like to hit him directly in the ear or in the ear area. That's crazy. That means you knew this. He knew. Okay, I gotta stand exactly right here. Because
let me tilt my head a little.
Yeah, if I move over, that shit might hit me in a different spot, and I might be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
but that's the crazy part right there. Like, for me to be like, in my mind prepared, like, I'm really about to go through this. I'm about to be.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this. Make sure
all for a vote.
He got a popular vote now.
It was.
He got a popular vote.
He won the election.
Yeah,
he won it.
Yeah. Of course,
he won it just off with the arms up. He won it just off that, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. He won it off that. He's not late, bro. Somebody almost take your head off, and you still wanna. Your Secret Service trying to get you,
and
you trying to still talking to the mic and raise your hand, like what?
That's it. Yeah.
You playing? You almost died. You almost died, and you playing.
You almost take your head off just now, like, and you still want to talk, like. Let me say something. What? Come on, man.
President candidate in this race, and you tell me that I just shot my ear, I'm gonna stand back up and be like,
It ain't been no, it ain't been no. Get down, get on the ground, get on
Word.
the ground.
Right.
I'm fucking ducking like there's no tomorrow. I'm be like, get me out of here.
Right. Yeah, I'm running, sprinting away.
What? Get
Hey,
me
man.
out of here right now. Yeah, man, but moving into a little lighthearted conversation, you know, one of the greatest games to ever be created on the face of this earth. And
Whoa.
Preach, preacher.
Whoa.
Preach,
Already.
Preach, preacher.
Already.
Just
I'm
the concept of it. Just the
the fact that they brought out another NCAA football is just legendary to me. I was like, you know, everybody's into sports. It don't matter, like college football, NCAA, the game itself has been a childhood memory. It's been cherished. And, you know, for them to bring that back out, you know, the people appreciate it. And I must say, it's a great game. It's like crack. I'm addicted to it. That's all I want to do is play NCAA.
You did to the cracks.
In my adult life, I've never had a game make me call out of work. Ever since I graduated high school, I've never had a game that made me call out of work except for this one right here.
I'm gonna lie. You done get me a few times.
I literally spent $500 getting everything set up. Yeah, I bought the big one, the Xbox, the big one.
Yeah, he bought
the big Xbox.
Yeah, I bought that. I went and got the
damn.
headset. I got a sick behind controller. I bought the Game Pass. I got it all.
Oh, you invested.
Man, invested, man.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Invested just to lose.
Word. NCAA had me on the game all night. Something I didn't do all year long. All year, I ain't been on that game past maybe like 12 or 1 o'clock. I get up to like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Tell you.
Tired.
Now, I know everybody liked the game, but is there something y'all see yet that y'all don't like about the game? For me personally, I don't like that in Road to Glory there's no high school. I know in NCAA 14 they had high school and Road to Glory, and I feel like it wouldn't have been that hard to include like at least 2 years of high school into there, so you could because to me it kind of feels fraudulent to pick your star level. Like it's cool to pick your star level, but like I feel like it's better if you earn it. So like if you suck in high school, like all right, you're gonna be a 2-star. But if you raw in high school, like you're gonna be a 5-star. But
my thing is, if they're gonna detail it enough to ask you, okay, what hometown you from, what state you from, you know, I feel as though they should include it. You know what I'm saying? That was a big part of it for me at the beginning when I first heard that they weren't coming up with the high school. But the biggest thing for me right now, bro, is this passing and playing defense, bro. Passing and playing defense is so like they made it so special on Heisman. Like I can't say it for those who might have started on Heisman and going back to All-American, but playing this dynasty on Heisman and trying to throw the ball is ridiculous, dude. It is ridiculous. I've been on Twitter, I've been on Facebook and groups and stuff trying to figure it out, and I still
YouTube videos,
and I still can't figure it out. Like we talked about earlier, bro. 6 game in, I done already thrown 16 interceptions. 6 games in, I've already thrown 16 interceptions to like 8 touchdowns. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
Along with the passing, my thing is the offensive line, man. Like I'm rebuilding Jacksonville State right now, my dynasty, and we put them into the SEC, and
crazy.
What?
Hey, that offensive line. I had Jacksonville State. Chance got Western Kentucky, and we put him into the SEC. Offensive line can't block for nothing, man. Offensive line can't block for nothing. That's my biggest thing right now is the offensive line. It's just
like I said, I played Bama last night. They've been literally down Sid Hut.
I like it.
The end already rushing. Like I'm talking about, I had to replay it so bad. Like I was like, yo, like did he even get touched? My man came out of the stands, didn't touch nobody. And that happened like 3-4 times in a row, back to back. It's crazy.
Like gameplay ain't horrible. It's not horrible. I think for me per se, I think the graphics make up for me being upset about the game. Like
Right.
I'm so happy that the game is back that I'm willing to deal with the BS of the game.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, man, I don't know. But no, another big thing right now that bothers me is this EA. The EA server always going down, bruh.
Oh,
Always
last night,
down.
it messed up last night because the game like officially dropped for everybody.
Mhm.
So like I couldn't get on Dynasty at all last night because everybody was getting on the game at that one time.
What did EA? What did they expect? What did
Right.
they expect? Right?
Right. Yeah.
You gotta just wait 10 years, and you think only 100 people gonna be playing the game?
Yeah.
Hey, like, what? Come on, man! You should have prepared for this. Like, like you was gonna get a lot of people, especially on the first day of drop, to get on, and then Thursday come around, you should have known that you're gonna have everybody possible gonna get on. Like,
Right.
come on, man! Make provisions to make it available, and make everybody be able to have access to playing, man. Because shoot, my junk.
Yeah.
Even on the first day it dropped, me and Dion was in here playing, man. The game, like, I'm in the fourth quarter, the game turned off.
And didn't save it.
No.
That happened.
Oh, EA servers are now down.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. I ain't trying to get. I'm going to sleep.
It did peak at like 700,000 players on the game at
Yeah.
once, and that was just in like play now. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
700,000 people.
That's insane.
I know people who have paid like 200 games
That's crazy.
online.
That's insane.
Streamers. I mean, that's their livelihood. They gonna sell like
They ain't got no job.
no job, no nothing. That's what they doing for real.
Bro, you know how hard it is to play games back to back? On my free time, I could do maybe tops is like 4 games from start to finish, bro. And I'm like, all right, I'm tired of playing now.
Right.
They're getting like 25 games in a day.
They must be on 4-minute quarters.
And that's just on screen.
That's
Ain't no
insane.
telling what they doing off screen.
Facts.
I just think that's
That
crazy.
is ridiculous.
I think the biggest thing for me right now, I think the crowd meter, that junk is crazy. Like, to be rocking from the first snap is wild. Like, bro, like, I call a play, I check to see, make sure I'm pick the right play. All I see is squiggly lines.
Hey,
It go,
Hey,
it
yo.
go- it go from
Think
where-
about it. Mama, think about it.
I hit it again. It'll go to a different play, and I'm like, what can I do?
Hey, Palmer, think about it now. Think about being a quarterback in Death Valley. Think about being a quarterback. Think about being a quarterback in the swamp. Boy, you can't hit nothing, boy.
That's why I like it. It just makes the game challenging. I like it.
It's,
Right.
it's cool, but it's like off the rip, like bro, like
But being at Alabama, bro, and you just imagine being a quarterback and you what?
Right.
And you just getting
Can't
frustrated.
make hot routes.
And you just
Can't
getting
make
mad.
hot routes.
I
Can't
played
do
that
nothing.
last night for the first time, and now the first drive, open the kick, I took it back to the 20-yard line, and I scored a touchdown on that drive. So I'm like, oh yeah, Bama going down. They come out, okay, Bama come back and score. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm thinking the crowd's gonna be like on some, you know, like still jump wheel, lit, Obama rocking,
Up.
wiggly lines, the screen shaking. I said, well, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, man. Last night, matter of fact, we ain't said it yet. I don't know if any of y'all was gonna say it, but last night I was in an overtime game and it came out to the field goal. If you're not, if you're not in the middle of the field,
not
Bro.
making a field goal.
you're not.
making it.
Bro,
Bro,
I
You're not making
like
it.
that though. I like
Why?
it. 'Cause on Madden it's so easy to make a 50, 60-yard field goal
But-
if you got a good
but-
enough kicker.
They're not. But what the problem is, they're not giving you the camera angle to be able to.
Yeah,
see
it's
if
just
you're,
like if you on the left side, it's just straight
Just
left
straight.
side. Like I can't.
Yeah, see, I like
like you
that
can't
shit. It
even see
makes
the
it
right
harder.
side. All
Like,
that
No.
stuff.
it's
it
like
makes it challenging.
It's
I
not-
like that.
It's kind of like real life. Like people try to run in the
It's
middle of
real.
the field, so you
It's
gotta
real,
make it
yeah.
easier for your.
But they're
kicker.
not. But they're not giving you the kicker. They're not giving you the kicker perspective. Like that's not the kicker perspective. Like that's not the kicker perspective, bro.
From the fucking nosebleed behind them,
Bro.
up in the air.
Like you know how Road to Glory start. Like you know how like you're playing and how they got you close up on the quarterback or close like the camera angle is close
I don't
up on
like that. I don't like that camera.
They should give you the close up angle on the kicker and give it to you like in his perspective. Like you're kicking, you're gonna see it from his angle. If you miss,
you think that'd be easier for you?
I think it'd be better. I wouldn't necessarily say easy because like Palmer said, if that stadium rocking and that meter shaking, it's over. You know? But luckily last night I was in the middle of the field, you know what I'm saying, and it was easy.
Right.
It was easy, but
so quick question. What's the hardest team y'all played yet?
Easily Bama for me. It's just the fact that that defense is crazy. They got stars at every level from the safety, the middle linebacker. And you can't do nothing. But I think the biggest thing for me was the D line. I'm talking about whipping. It just got too crazy. It got out of hand. Like
right.
The first night we played, I followed up Dion for some reason, but I messed up and didn't put the accelerated clock on. So my game was 10 minutes long, and I actually played the whole 10 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, Charlotte dropped 100 points.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was like 158. 158.
Damn.
But you couldn't do nothing. Like you can't do nothing, bro. They just bombing it over the top.
That was me against Texas A&M.
Like,
Texas A&M is fake.
Like, I'm telling you, if y'all, man, listen, take the time to play 10-minute quarters.
No.
I'm not gonna put myself through
and
that.
see how much points they will score.
No.
I'm not gonna do that to myself.
They just kept scoring, bro. Kept scoring. I said, you know what? I'm just running the ball. Run the clock out. Because it's crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Blanc, who the hardest team you played against?
Texas A&M, man. 72 zip. I couldn't do nothing.
Damn.
Man. Yeah, that Heisman difficulty is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
72 zip on 5-minute quarters. I literally could not do
That's
nothing.
crazy.
Easily 200 points if you play 10 minutes. Easily. 200 points.
Yeah, probably.
God!
Y'all ever had a computer put a backup on you?
The backups in?
They put the backups in.
That's crazy.
Quarterback
Yeah,
in. I was like, yeah.
now, like I was playing before we started, and I beat UConn 62 to 14, and I think by the time I put 50 up, and it was midway through the fourth quarter, my starters got subbed out.
This on Heisman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do they have that feature on this game?
You can change it. They don't have
got
mass sub, but you can change the frequency, in the settings on Dynasty. You can change the frequency of when they get subbed out.
I know 14. They had the mass subs.
See, I like that. I like that better.
It's stuff like that. Like I'm in a group chat on Facebook, and it's stuff like I had a lot of people complaining they don't have the game day ticker and telling you the scores around the country like they did on 14.
They got it at the bottom of the screen though.
But you know how they they did a little segment where they go around the country and during
they couldn't get the college game day done. They didn't get it done this year.
Yeah, so
it's licensing.
It's like little stuff like that I see people complaining about that I go back and I look and I'm like, yeah, that's right. It probably would have been better, But I mean, if you're literally playing the game for gameplay, it's much better than 14.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I love it.
I am too.
It's much better than Madden. 10 times better than Madden, I believe.
100 times better, yes.
I fucking Madden, boy. Oh man, that's a bad game.
Chill, man. I thought the last couple of Maddens was good. I
What?
thought they were good. Y'all didn't really play it like that.
Yes, we did.
I thought they were.
Madden was bad. Yeah,
hey, quick question. While we still talk about the NCAA game, I seen a post a couple days ago, and just for something for us to chat about real quick. I want y'all to pick. Y'all can pick one. All right. So they did quarterback and running back duo. So I want to see what y'all would choose. All right. So it's 10 of them real quick. Just pick one. All right. You get Vince Young and Bijan, like school wise. So you get Vince Young and Bijan, Joe Burrow, Leonard Fournette, Tua and Derrick Henry, Matthew Stafford, Todd Gurley, Justin Herbert, what's buddy name that played for Oregon, the running back, the fast DeAnthony Thomas, C.J. Stroud, Zeke, Andrew Luck, McCaffrey, Caleb Williams, Reggie Bush, Baker and Darren McFadden, or Trevor and C.J. Spiller. If y'all had
Baker Mayfield, Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden in college was ridiculous. I don't think people remember how good Darren McFadden was.
Yeah, he was good, but he wasn't. I'm going Leonard Fournette, Joe Burrow.
To start your team with? That's what you're going with?
Yes. Nobody. The only reason you stopped Leonard Fournette is because Bama was the only team they had to stack the box. That's the only way to stop him. In college,
I ain't gonna lie. So James, that's your first one. Pick one more.
Give me Vince Young. Give me Vince Young and
Bijan.
Bijan, but then Caleb Williams and Reggie Bush.
Woo! That is crazy.
Yeah. My fact, I changed.
So we calling Caleb Williams one of the best college quarterbacks out of the group that you just said?
Give me Caleb Williams and Reggie Bush.
You gotta think the duo though. You can't think the duo.
You could think the duo, but Caleb Williams, even if his team was whack, I wasn't. Woo!
I think that's one of the only Heisman duos on here.
What them boys said, the next Patty.
I think that's the only Heisman. If it was me, I'm going Caleb Williams. I'm going Caleb Williams and Reggie, and Tua and Derrick Henry.
Now, are we thinking about their college careers strictly? Or are we thinking about also their NFL careers?
No, college careers strictly. We just thinking of like from an NCAA standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
And then for second, I'll go McCaffrey and Andrew Luck.
Was McCaffrey actually that great at Stanford?
Yes.
Yeah, he was, bro.
I don't remember him being that great.
Huh?
He shared the backfield for a while with Bryce Love.
No, when he was the leading back, yes, Christian McCaffrey was like that. Y'all acting, y'all acting like y'all don't remember. That's
y'all got recency bias. Better than Reggie. Darren McFadden.
Darren McFadden shared the backfield too. And that number two
backfield with Felix Jones
and Toby Gerhart.
People don't remember. You call Chris McCaffrey better than Darren McFadden in college?
Yes.
That's recency bias. That is recency bias.
No, it's not.
That is recency bias.
Is McFadden better than Gurley in college?
No.
To be fair, didn't Gurley play on a better team?
I mean, so?
What? Gurley was in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Historically, a better team. That doesn't count.
I mean, Darren McFadden had Arkansas ranked high.
People don't remember.
Was Darren McFadden?
People don't remember how.
Was McFadden better than Zeke?
No.
That's crazy. Recency bias. I don't agree with that at all.
In college?
If we go back and look at the numbers, people don't remember how good Darren McFadden actually was.
Yes, I know how good he was. Yes.
No, obviously you don't, because you're saying
I know how good he was.
Yes. I don't know. I'm picking Baker Mayfield, Darren McFadden, Joe Burrow, and
okay, I'll give you Zeke, but I'm not giving you Christian McCaffrey.
You got to think the duo. Y'all, Derrick Henry was crazy.
Who's Derrick Henry duo? You said Derrick Henry and who?
And Tua. That's my second. Caleb and Reggie Bush, Derrick and Tua. But yeah, that's crazy. But
did Tua even play a whole season and win a natty? That year he took over for Jalen Hurts. He came in at the end.
He came in at the end.
And Jalen Hurts.
He won it, but Jalen Hurts got them to the national title.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts got them to the natty.
Yeah.
Did Tua ever play a full season and willed them to the natty? Because he lost to damn Burrow in them that season.
Did Baker?
Or did they play them?
Yeah, they lost for like 3 points or something.
Did Baker?
They lost to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, because they played them in a regular season.
Yeah, they lost to them by 3 points or something like that.
Did Baker block?
Did Baker what?
Will the team to
play a full season?
Yeah. Come on now.
No, he didn't. But I'm high on Darren McFadden.
Well, I say a sleeper is Trevor and C.J. Spiller. No cap. That's a sleeper.
No.
Trevor only lost on. Don't think NFL. Trevor only lost what, one game?
And who did he lose that to? Okay. Okay. I just had to throw that in there. But
Okay.
nah,
Okay.
I'm not high on Trevor Lawrence either.
Who'd you choose, Palmer? You and Caleb and Reggie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my second will be Bijan
And Vince?
and Vince.
Yeah, Vince was crazy.
Vince Young was crazy. I don't really care too much about Bijan, but Vince Young was influential.
Yeah, when you think of the duo, like I say, Caleb and Reggie is for me because you got two Heisman winners.
But who complements each other better out of the bunch?
Caleb and Reggie.
Caleb and Reggie. Easy.
Caleb and Reggie. All these other quarterbacks are standing in the pocket. I mean, Vince and Bijan.
Vince and Bijan.
That's another good one. But all these other ones don't complement their back, or they don't complement each other. Cash it or trash it. So basically, kind of like how we talked about earlier. You either fucking with it or you not fucking with it. Basically. So if you like it, cash it. If you don't like it and you think it's whack, you trash it. So simple, very very self-explanatory. So we're gonna start that segment off with JJ Redick taking over as the Lakers head coach. Would you cash it? Do you think it's a good move for the team? Do you think he's gonna steer them in the direction of winning a championship? Do you think him coming and being the coach even matters with LeBron still being there? Would you cash it or would you trash it as a fan of the NBA?
As a fan, I'm trashing it because he doesn't make a difference on whether they're gonna win a ring or not. What they needed was not really a coach. They needed to improve that roster, and by getting DJ Redick, that did not help their cause. So I say trash it.
Valid.
I'm gonna trash it too. I think as long as LeBron there, like Palmer said, it's not really the coach that is the issue. It's the personnel. And I don't think Darvin Ham was the issue. I think it was their personnel, and so I'm gonna trash that. I don't think it really made much of a difference.
See, now that you said that, I think I'm gonna cash it because I think in some aspects, I think JJ Redick is a smarter coach than Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham was in a lot of positions that why you taking this player out? Why you got this lineup playing or whatnot? And I think JJ Redick, he's smart enough. He played the game recently, so he knows he got a feel for this new day and age, like how everybody plays ball or whatnot. So, I mean, I think it's gonna work out for them. But I mean, it's always gonna come down to the two superstars or whatever, and they gotta have pieces around them. But I mean, if they do that, I think it's a good hire. While LeBron is still here, though.
Yeah. So as a Lakers fan, I'm gonna cash it, only because I understand. I'm gonna cash it because, like I said, like James said, as a player and not a player that's too far removed from playing the game, there's a lot of times where coaches don't see what players see, or in a game they don't feel what players feel. So I feel as though with JJ Redick, I think he's going to be very open to what the players are bringing to the table, schemes and plays and stuff like that. I feel as though he's actually going to let them play their game. He knows their game. I mean, he's played against LeBron. I'm pretty sure he's played against AD. So he knows that they know their game. And I feel as though he gives them the opportunity to actually be themselves and play their game. I mean, not saying that they haven't been themselves, but it's been a lot of scrutiny with the coaches on the bench and the players, and it's like they're not on the same page. And what are y'all doing? What are they doing? Players get left out on the court too long. Players get left on the bench too long. So I feel as though he's going to be very open to what the players are going to bring to the table as to what they want to do playing.
To be fair, to combat your point, Darvin Ham was also a player. He
But
knows
not
the ins
recent.
and outs.
But not recent.
So are you saying because JJ Redick was a better player that he's going to be a better coach than
I
Darvin
think,
Ham?
no, I think it's day and age really for me. I think it's like he's not far removed from playing, and he knows that the pieces that he have on his team are able to play the game at a high ceiling. So he's going to give them more so of a control of the team, and because I mean I think the problem is a lot of coaches come in scared of LeBron, scared of the task. I don't think JJ's going to be scared of the task, but I also think he's not going to make the task more bigger than what it is.
I think he's scared of LeBron. I think LeBron the only reason he got that job because their podcast they got together.
Yeah, possibly. But I mean,
LeBron. I played with you, LeBron. I played against you. I talked to you on the side after our podcast over or whatnot. This is my plan. If I was a coach, I'd do X, Y, Z. LeBron, like, okay.
But isn't that but as a player,
make that happen, whatever the Jenny Buck, whatever the owner name is, make that happen.
But as a player, isn't that what you want? A coach who's going to be player friendly, not a coach who's going to come in with their own identity, thinking like that's like 20 years from now trying to still have Pop coaching these young players. It's not going to work.
Did Darvin Ham have his own identity though? Because you saw that video. They didn't listen to him. He get that clipboard in that huddle. Everybody just look away. They listen to LeBron. LeBron's like, all right, I'm talking now. Listen to me. Ain't nobody listen to Darvin Ham.
Right, and I think JJ's gonna be on board with that. I think JJ know that LeBron has played the game at a high ceiling for a long time. That he knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna sit here and try to combat with a player who's possibly one of the best players to ever play the game.
But don't you think a reason they shut him out because it's like I know this player you're drawing up is not gonna work. Like
talk about Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this is like he's on the sideline trying to tell something up, and LeBron's like, no.
Because Darvin Ham's not on the court and he doesn't see what the players see. So I feel as though with day and age, JJ Redick is not too far removed from playing the game. He understands that LeBron understands the game.
But
I'm gonna let my best player do his thing.
But
right.
Here's the thing though. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad hire, but like I said, it's not like, like we're right here about to win a chip and getting JJ Redick is gonna put us over the top. Nah, not that, bro. Like they still have Western March to fill.
Mm-hmm.
And was the head coach one of them? Yes, possibly, but that does not put them over the top to be like, we're right. We want to be behind JJ Redick. That puts it at contender is what we needed. They still got pieces to get, man. Like the West don't get better. They need another star or some kind of caliber, some kind of player of that caliber to be like, I can help AD and Brown out.
Did the trajectory go forward or backwards with the hire?
They didn't at all.
I think it's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah. They stay the same. That's why I said I trash it because it doesn't help them. It didn't do anything for their team or their chances to be a contender in the West.
So as long as Braun there, whoever come there is just basically an assistant coach.
I don't think so.
Think?
I mean, I don't think so. I just think JJ Redick's just gonna have a better game plan than Darvin Ham.
Yeah.
I think he's just gonna have a better game plan because you're not like D'Angelo Russell. If somebody's hot, you're not gonna just take them out the game.
Right.
And just sit them on the end of the bench. Like nobody's doing that.
Facts.
Well, James, you made a good point earlier. You said something about as long as Braun is there.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think the hire was good for the future after LeBron?
No, because he signed a short-term deal. What, 3 years?
4 years.
4, yeah. Short-term deal.
So you think LeBron's plays out 4 years?
No.
I think he has 2 max.
Exactly. So you don't think that JJ Redick as a coach in these 2 years playing with LeBron can push them in the trajectory of getting players that want to come play for him?
LA's gonna.
If JJ Redick puts together something within these 2 years that LeBron did sign,
mm-hmm.
Do you think players would want to come play for him?
I mean, it's LA. Everybody wants to play in LA. That's why LA never stays in the dump for long. Like,
Well, not Klay Thompson. He said too much pressure.
So would you actually trash the entire hire, or would you trash it just for the time being because LeBron is there?
I mean, yeah.
Would you cash it for the future?
I mean, the future's not going to be good. I mean, if we being real about it, the future's not going to be good unless Dalton Connect turns into a 20-something points per game type player. Because that's about the only young thing they got going good for them right now.
But as an owner, are you more content with the future with Darvin Ham after LeBron, or with JJ Redick after LeBron?
With JJ Redick.
So would you trash the hire?
I wouldn't. Just like if we're going off just coaches with Darvin Ham and JJ Redick, I wouldn't. Like, I'll cash it. Like, Darvin Ham, he can't. He's not a head coach. He's not a head coach. He's just not a head coach. He doesn't draw good plays up. Decision making is bad. And I think JJ Redick is a smarter coach than him and can draw plays up. So I mean,
okay.
Yeah, I would want him for my future instead of Darvin Ham.
Well, while we're in LA, let's stick with LA real quick. And the nepotism discussion has been a big thing. Bronny to LA. LA using a pick in the draft to pick Bronny James to come to LA. Cash it or trash it?
I'm gonna trash it, not off the basis that I don't like Bronny, because I think he can be a good role player in the NBA. I think that's bad for Bronny that he's going to LA to play under his dad. I think he should have had his own career trajectory instead of, because they can say whatever they want to their blue in the face. Bronny is in LA because LeBron is in LA. JJ Redick and that front office drafted Bronny because LeBron wanted Bronny. I don't think that's the best thing for Bronny. Is it a good storyline? Yes. Is it going to sell tickets? Yes, if he makes the 15-man roster. But I think I'm going to trash it because I think Bronny should have went somewhere else in order for him to live out his own NBA career and not be under the wing of his dad.
For me, I think I'm going to cash it, and here's why. I'm thinking outside of the basketball part, because respectfully, LA, they have made LA their home. So Bronny went to USC, and that's why he followed everything. Going to LA, Bron going to LA has been a business decision for his family and for his career. More so for his family and the business side. But yes, he did get a ring while he was in LA, but I say cash it, bro, because I mean Bron only got at least a year or two left. I mean, and people would knock the whole Bronny thing, like, is he good or not good? I think he's gonna be solid. If he exceeds that, cool. But it's like looking at it as like, I'm not a parent, but like, bro, every parent wants the best thing for their child. So I do think the best thing for Bronny was to go to LA so he can learn as much as he can from his dad. And even though when his dad retires, okay, like, I'm still home and he's still right here. Whether or the total opposite, I get drafted someplace else and now I'm struggling doing this because I don't know what it takes to be a pro. I got to do that on my own instead. But now I have my pops, they're helping me out. So when his time is up, I'm prepared to be the best professional I can be.
But then also, you know what I'm saying, Bronny has been in the locker rooms as long as his dad's been there. So that's the best place for him instead of him having to go to another organization, build new relationships, you know what I'm saying, and all this kind of stuff. So from a like I said, from a standpoint, from a basketball standpoint, I'm gonna cash it based off the stuff that you said, Palmer. It just makes sense. Like you literally gonna get hands-on. You're gonna get hands-on guidance from your father, and I think that it doesn't matter if he went to Chicago, Washington, Orlando. that target's always going to be on the back of him because his name is Bronny James, and LeBron is his father. So they're always gonna expect him to live up to the hype, no matter where he goes. If Bronny was a bust, that was gonna be something that fell back on LeBron. If Bronny becomes a superstar, that's gonna be something that falls back on LeBron. It doesn't matter where he goes. So I'm gonna cash it because, like you said, it's gonna sell tickets, it's gonna sell jerseys, it's gonna be real good for the city of LA. And then just imagine the impact it's gonna have when he does get his opportunity to be on the court with his dad at the same time. Like, that's going to be a scene that we've never seen before. I mean, besides Ken Griffey Jr. and his dad playing together. So when just getting a chance to see them on the court together, it's not only, I feel like it's not only gonna boost Bronny's confidence. I think that he's gonna be more comfortable being there, knowing that he has his father there with him, and he has relationships with the players on the team already. Rob Pelinka already knows him and stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Even after Bron retires, he's still going to be in the city. So it's home. It just makes the most sense. It's home. Regardless of all the nepotism kind of crap they trying to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? As a father, as a parent, you want what's best for your child. If you feel as though what's best for your child is for me to continue to be able to mold my child into the man that I want him to be, draft him. Cash.
Well, I've been saying this since he's been in 11th grade.
Debbie Downer.
12th grade. He's just as good as your local star basketball player in your hometown, wherever you are. Like, I'm trashing it. Like, yeah, everybody's saying you can't be hating that his dad got him a job. I don't think it's that. I just think they're upset that they wasted a draft pick on his son that they know that he doesn't deserve to get drafted, but he could easily get signed for a little two-way contract or whatever and just be on the summer league team.
Do you actually? Do you actually waste a pick in the second round?
But this is my thing. What's the difference between drafting him and just telling him to come play for your summer league team?
To be real with you,
because now his contract is guaranteed.
Exactly. See, and that's what I'm saying. He's not. That's okay. Yes, this is my thing. They saying the nepotism thing. Yes, I'm gonna come and bring you to the job, but I just think that's just he didn't earn that money. That's my thing. He didn't earn that money. You drafted him just because his dad is LeBron, and now he has a different contract. Then, okay, being undrafted, and we're gonna bring you to the summer league team. Why not do it that way?
Bronny came to the league with that same money, if not more. So the money isn't the thing.
But this is my thing. It just doesn't. To me, I don't think it's.
It doesn't sit right with you because
he took somebody else's food off their
table. That's how you feel. That's how
I feel, because in their mind they know why not try. Why not? Bronny's not going to help this team. Like he's not going to do nothing for this team at all. So that's my thing. If you wanted to just help your son out, why not take that route? Why did he have to get drafted?
Scouts and execs must think that how much better is this team actually going to get in the second round?
My point is exactly like my rebuttal to that is like, respectfully, what's meant for you is going to be meant for you. So whoever food he took off whoever spot he took, if them boy good enough, they're gonna end up in a good situation regardless. But another thing though, is this draft class even good?
It's not good. This is probably worse than Anthony Benedict.
So I don't see a problem.
It's too early to tell.
Because
too early to tell. Way too early to tell.
I mean, you never
the
know.
National Player of the Year wasn't even drafted first.
But I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know. It's just the fact that he got drafted. Knowing if he was somebody else, he would never get drafted. He would just get an invite to their summer league team. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, I feel like that's just as good as I feel like that's good enough. Like, just give him a chance to play for your summer league team.
We from Monsona. If your daddy work at Santee Cooper as a lineman,
yes, he's gonna bring me out.
You got a job.
He's gonna bring me out there. But you think they're gonna be paying me max money?
Shit.
They're not gonna pay. I think it's crazy paying somebody money.
Just might.
I think it's crazy paying somebody money, and they're underperforming. They're not gonna do that.
That money is nothing to Bronny. That you keep saying money. I think it's not the money to you. I think it's the fact that he got drafted, and that money that he earned could have been to somebody else who actually deserved it. It's not the money issue. It's not the money.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's basically what they basically let's draft him just so we could get him an NBA contract.
So everybody with that sense of thinking basically is, I'm upset at the fact that his daddy LeBron and he got drafted off the fact that his daddy LeBron. You can't be mad at that. You can't be upset at that, and you can't downplay his game for that reason.
Well, we're doing it that it doesn't make. Who's a better Laker, Shaq or Braun?
Shaq.
Who's a better Laker, Shaq or Braun?
Shaq.
Why they didn't draft his son? But they gave him the opportunity to come out and try for the summer league team, though.
Because Shaq is not a current Laker. He's no longer a player.
Shaq hold name. His name hold weight in LA. No.
But he's not a current Laker.
No. Shaq did more than that. Shaq did more for that franchise than LeBron.
But he's not a current Laker or a current player.
It doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it? Yes, it does.
It doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
It doesn't matter, bro.
You talking about Goat James?
This man.
Goat James.
And Shaq's a top 5 player ever.
But
arguably, top
he's
5
not
ever.
He's not a. I think.
But listen, you talking about you was going on about this is good for the city. This is going to sell. It's going to do this and that.
Shaq's son not selling. Shaq's son is not selling. What do you mean? Bronny is one of the highest paid NIL players ever. That's going to.
But listen.
Exactly.
But listen.
So Bronny.
But this is my thing. You don't think LA fans support Shaq more than Bron?
No.
You want to know how I know your line? Because when LeBron came to LA, all you LA fans were mad. Y'all was hating on, and y'all still hating on LeBron. So that's how I know that's crazy. Like,
but we don't hate on LeBron from an aspect.
Do.
We don't hate on LeBron. No. We don't hate on him from the aspect of he's not good. A lot of people hate on him because he's great, just like they hated on Tom Brady.
So why do you hate on him?
I hate on him. I'm not a fan because you got to think of the players who played there before him. Kobe's my favorite player, not Shaq. So if Kobe had a son, and if Kobe was playing there while his son was in college, I'm telling you, Kobe's son was getting drafted to LA.
Why?
Because of that's his son.
And what? Why?
And he's a current Laker at the time. If Kobe was a current Laker at the time,
but that if Kobe had a son and Kobe wasn't a current Laker,
if Steph Curry had a son right now in college, that son was gonna get drafted to Golden State. No questions asked.
I'm just not with it. Like, he should have just been invited to the summer league.
I'm with it.
Why?
I'm with it.
Why? I'm not. Why
Come on.
Why am I going to risk my best player on the team because I don't want to draft his son in the second round? It ain't too much better my team can get by picking somebody in the second round. This draft was trash. So they really
So
could
you
have
think
drafted.
that's good for Bronny? You think it's good for Bronny that he was forced to be on the Lakers?
You don't think
Yeah.
that's hurting him more than
No. Bronny is way beyond his years.
What? Where did you get that from?
Mentally, Bronny is way beyond.
Mentally?
Yes. Yeah. Y'all don't think what? This man has
How can you say that?
this man has been in the locker room with those players since he was like a freshman in high school.
what does that mean?
What do you mean?
What
You
does
know that one day that you're gonna be in this place, in these shoes, not as a player.
What does that mean?
You don't think Bron got his mind right to understand that, bro, you're gonna be in this position one day. Go ahead and get your marbles together right now. Get your
So
ducks.
what's the
What's
the difference with Michael Jordan's son? What Michael Jordan's son? Because Michael Jordan's son been raised in a locker room. He went to UCF. He didn't make it to the league.
Because Michael Jordan cared more about winning.
What about Shaq and his son?
Shaq cared more about winning.
But he's a good father. That's cap.
I didn't say he wasn't a good father. I just said he just cared more about winning.
Does he?
I know. Some boy said Jordan a bad father.
Like those players in those times, their mindset was winning. Bron is actually changing the game.
With what?
He's
You don't
grooming
think
it.
Bron want to win?
I didn't say
You
that.
say he don't want to win because
I
he
didn't say
drafted
that.
Bron.
I didn't say that. I said he's
Hold on, what grooming
grooming his son.
Bronny?
Yeah.
For what?
What do you mean?
What are we grooming him for?
What do you mean?
What are we grooming him for? Like,
We're not grooming him to be a superstar or a Hall of Fame player, but
what are we? But what are we grooming him for? To do what?
To be the best Bronny.
What is that?
And
we don't know.
Okay,
What's his ceiling right now?
But for the same thing that you're saying about Bronny, I can say the same thing for a random motherfucker that they would have drafted. Who is he and what is he going to give us?
What is he going to do for us? He's not going to play. He's going to be a two-way player. You're just mad at the fact that he got a contract.
Yes.
Guaranteed money that he already got in the bank. Guaranteed. That's $20 to him. That's really $20. That's really $20.
20 more than the next man could have had.
So what?
That next man to get it if he's like that.
It's your fault. Your daddy ain't became nothing. That's your daddy's fault. That's basically what it is. That's your daddy's fault that he didn't become nothing to put you in a position to become something. You can't blame Bronny for his daddy being Bron.
Hey man, it's just the whole way they move. I don't want you. I don't want you. You training with this team. I don't want you trying out for that team. Like what?
Hey,
what
man.
does that say? What does that say about a person?
That is all about that. That is all about being in the best position possible. Because he could have gone to Washington.
What them boys say is not about what you do. It's about who you know.
Who you know, right?
And for Bronny, the best person I know is my father.
My dad. My dad. So she's a Monk's Corner 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's a Miami what?
A Miami?
7.
Oh, that's too high.
Oh!
A Miami 7?
Oh! That's too high. Damn.
Miami 6 for sure.
That's crazy.
It all depends what you. It all depends what you like, though.
So she's a Monk's Corner 10.
Mm-hmm.
She's a Miami what, Palmer?
Huh?
What is she? She's a Miami what?
Bro, she gotta be like a Miami, like at least 7 or 8, bro, easily. Like,
okay.
Damn.
A Miami.
In Miami?
That's kind of high.
The body is already right. You don't need for no fucking BBL.
But Miami is body and face.
I don't know. You got BBL.
I agree.
Bow, bow, bow.
I agree.
Okay, so Moscona 10, Miami. We said average is 7. She's Atlanta what?
10.
She's a 10 in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, that's crazy. Angel Reese is a Atlanta 10.
I don't know, Palmer. You going to some
That's
heavy hitter
insane.
spots.
That's
baby.
insane.
She's definitely she's an Atlanta 7.
Man,
You
like,
gotta give
so,
it 8.
dude, what you like, bro? Like, I don't want no fucking BBL. Like, that's just me.
Ain't nothing wrong with enhancing. It's yours.
So okay,
Nah.
Angel Reese is a Houston.
Cause niggas done say 7 in Miami, Atlanta.
Let me ask y'all a question. What do you think Miami is like? I don't know. Bro, in these places, she is no lower than a 7. I don't care what nobody says.
But how she's in that?
Wow.
But okay, that's fair.
In these places that we're talking about, she's no lower than a 7, bro. You gotta think about this shit.
If she's no longer, she's no lower than a 7.
Body, the face ain't bad, and she got fucking money.
I think she is 7 in all those places except for Moscona. I think
That's crazy. A 10 and 7 is not that far. A 10 and 7 is not that far off.
I think she has 6. I think she has 6 in Atlanta. I think she has 7. I think she has 7 in Houston. I think she's a.
Houston got better girls than Atlanta, though. I'm confused.
You see that got y'all.
No,
Atlanta
is crazy. Atlanta is crazy.
I guess we need to take a weekend trip down there.
Atlanta is crazy.
So y'all some BBL drizzies.
Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with enhancing. It's yours.
You like a BBL? James?
They BBL in Houston and Miami.
It look like a diaper. It don't look right, man. It don't look right.
Half the IG pictures you like is BBLs.
They're flying to Houston for the BBL.
Oh no, it's not.
Dr. Miami, is it?
Lotto BBL.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit don't look right.
Lying.
It don't look natural.
What, Lotto don't look natural?
No. You can see it. It look like a diaper.
Okay.
On like Sunday service.
Y'all lying. Y'all are liars. Y'all are liars.
That's
not lying.
Niggas could say they tell Lotto got a BBL. Y'all niggas lying bad.
What are you talking about that?
Okay. Yeah.
Who look better, Megan Thee Stallion or Angel Reese?
In the face?
No. Okay.
In total.
Rank
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion 1 to 10.
Give me mad.
You give me mad, yeah.
Give me mad.
Rank her 1 to 10.
8.5.
8.
8.5.
8, yeah.
That's a real Houston girl.
She 8. She might be a 7, no cap, 7.5 for me.
Niggas talking about something. Make Lotto, man. Fuck that.
What?
Lotto bad.
A perfect example of bad, like face and body. Give me fucking Ruby Rose.
She could tell y'all anything y'all want. Y'all gonna believe her.
Yeah. Compare that shit to it's fucking different.
Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year. Cash or trash? Cash it or Caitlin Clark. Cash it or trash it? Rookie of the Year.
Bring the brinks. Bring the trucks. Cash.
Automatic? Like unanimous?
Unanimous.
No, man.
It is close. It is close, but I'm gonna cash Caitlin Clark though, because just like how she set that assist record the other night, Angel Reese has been setting the double record for rookies, just not an all-time WNBA record.
All that breaking and rebounding.
Yeah, that would be the only caveat as to why I would choose Caitlin Clark. So I'm gonna cash Caitlin Clark Rookie of the Year, and she's on a worse team.
Yeah, I'm cashing it. I'm cashing it. I feel like people like seeing people break records, but they don't like seeing it
People
like
win. They don't
it.
care.
No, it's like we don't care how you did it. We just like seeing you break the record.
Yeah.
Like how she's
Like you just said, all them bricks and rebounds and bricks.
yeah,
And
like
rebounds.
how she's doing it. Bro, it got so bad, bro. The Liberty had to put 4 people on her because they know what they was trying to do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Hey,
garbage. It's garbage time, and you really,
trying to break a record.
yeah, trying to call for the ball and like, come on now, like,
You think fans were mad at the fact that the Liberty did that?
yeah, for sure, yeah, I'm
I
pretty
like
sure they were. But I mean, so-called stat pattern. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all already down by like 20 plus, like. Now y'all just really trying to just force her the ball so she could keep the streak going.
Oh yeah, I do the same
Right.
thing. Coach, I'd be like, hey, stop her.
Right.
So
Or,
they just
I
put,
don't care nobody else get the ball. Stop her.
and then it's the fact she knows she had people on her and still didn't pass the ball out. So it's
Selfish.
already talked. It's already talked about what they're trying to do.
It's
Like,
basically you
Right.
pick your record on a, you your record is what matters more than the team.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna cash it. I think the triple double did it easily. I just think the triple double did it. You know, so and like you said, she keep getting. I mean, I think if it was anybody, it was Angel Reese, and the way she's, like you said, the way she's doing it, it's not genuine. It's fucking trash buckets, man. But you know,
Now it is a couple games about she had good games down the stretch. It's a couple. It's
yeah,
like,
she's played good.
it's
She's
like
def-
it's
yeah.
like 4, 5. Like she did her thing. But I mean, I would give it to Caitlyn because I feel like she got people gunning for her. Like,
She had a target on her all year, and it's not like she went out and said, like,
and she's doing all this at the point guard spot. Like,
that's all she doing.
Right.
Curly hooping.
yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right, y'all. So, this the meat of the conversation. No Diddy.
Good ball.
All right. So this is the Derek White Olympic roster selection. Cash it or trash it. Y'all fucking with it or y'all not fucking with it?
I mean, obviously trash because there are way better players that could have been in his spot. So I'm gonna trash it because I don't necessarily think he deserves that spot. Although he is a great role player, I think there are better players. For example, Jaylen Brown that could have had that spot.
yeah, I'm trashing it because it doesn't is realistic. I mean, why do we need him? It's like why do we need him? So I'm gonna the finals. Why isn't the finals MVP not there? Like, that's my thing. Like,
Right.
why is the final? Why are we picking? We already got 2 of his teammates, so we're gonna bring a role player instead of the finals MVP. Doesn't make sense to me. And you could say, oh, they need some more guards that could just switch. And I mean,
They're gonna run this team regardless.
Jaylen Brown could do the same thing to the level of competition out there. That's why it's
Yeah.
if that's what they're gonna say. I mean, or they need a guard who could dribble the ball, do this and that. I mean, you got Ant, Hal, Curry, Drew, Book,
Braun.
and not counting the small forwards that could play point.
Yeah.
JP, like, I mean, come on, like, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna trash it too. You know, I'm gonna let you be last, Palmer. I'm gonna trash it. You know what I'm saying? If you needed a guard, like I felt like Kyrie would have been the better addition. I felt like, you know, I honestly, overall, I feel like Jaylen Brown is the better selection. You know, like you said, Finals MVP. and you just leave him at home? You take Hallie and you leave Jaylen Brown at home? What? Come on now. What does Derek White provide for this team
that Jaylen Brown can't do?
That they don't already have. Even if if they really didn't need to add nobody else. But if the roster says that you need a certain amount of players, okay, cool. But what does he provide this team that they don't already have?
Yeah,
Can't tell you.
I feel like it's politics in that too. I don't know. I just feel like that's politics.
But is he even big enough to have politics on his side? To be honest,
I think it's I think it's politics. I really do think it's politics, bro.
God forbid Jalen Brunson had this broken hand. If he didn't make it, and they still selected Derek White over, that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy. But anyways, go ahead, Palmer.
Oh, Cash it, cause when you the champs, you get whatever the fuck you want. Cash it.
So you don't think JB feel a certain way right now? That you got niggas that he already beat, niggas on his team that he better than.
But I'm the Finals MVP,
representing the country, and and we don't think you good enough to represent the country.
Finals MVP don't make you the best player in the world.
He the best player on that team. He showed it.
Who's your second best player on Boston?
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, okay. I'm Jaylen Brown. Did I play bad in the playoffs this year?
What have you done for me lately?
Did I play bad in the playoffs this year?
Nope, about time.
Oh, okay. Did I win Finals MVP?
Derek White
and Conference Finals MVP.
That's about as I think he really should have won it though. If you ask me.
Who?
Just Tatum should have won the Finals MVP. If you ask me.
Yeah, we not going off that. We going off who won it.
Badazan, he won it.
Okay. So why is Derek White being picked over me?
Ask Grant Hill.
Who sat in the meeting and said, "Let's pick Derek White over Jaylen Brown"?
And it wasn't no hard pick either. It was
quick.
It was quick.
Kawhi going all kind of rumors. Derek White,
strongest.
You know the crazy thing is, before Kawhi even got selected, they already were saying that if Kawhi decides he doesn't play, like we're already picking Derek White. That's strongest. That's been set in stone.
Who picked that? Grant Hill picked that.
And whoever else is on the committee, Grant Hill and others.
In all actuality, like
that's real pissy.
In all actuality, like it's trashy because what can GB give you that Derek can or whatnot? But
I don't give a damn how many small forwards I got on this team, how many power forwards I got on this team. I don't care. Hallie shouldn't be there.
You mean Derek White?
Oh.
No, Hallie shouldn't be there either.
Whoa.
You need some form of a pure point guard.
They need
he's the best passer in the league right now. So yeah, you need some kind of pure point guard on your team.
Disappear in the playoffs and show up for the Olympics. That's crazy.
But my whole thing is if it just
even hurt.
If it came down to it, we don't need a Jaylen Brown and Derek White to win. But if it came down to a Derek White or Jaylen Brown, I'm gonna take the man who deserves it more.
I mean, there's also a fit thing as well because everybody can't have the ball.
Yeah.
So,
but Jaylen Brown is
bringing in a role player that's really not gonna give a fuck if he gets the ball or not.
He might to get a free medal
on his resume.
But on top of that, it's like James said, like there's politics in that. Like they said on First Take, like there is a thing with him being marketable. I think a lot of folks don't like him. I don't know why. Nobody has that kind of information. We're not in that kind of realm to even obtain that information. But that right there kind of solidifies what they talked about on First Take, because in all actuality, yeah, like Finals MVP, bro, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Derek White to fill that last spot, even though we don't really need neither of them to win it.
Yeah.
But just to fill that spot, like, okay, like, who I'm taking the better talent. I'm taking the All NBA Finals MVP kind of talent over that. I mean, yeah, Derek White got an All Defensive team this year. That's what's up. But you can argue that Jaylen Brown should have been on one of those teams too. But like I said, there's a politics thing that's going on behind the scenes about Jaylen Brown and why he's not marketable.
Is it that Nike thing?
A lot of people say it has to do with that. He's being blackballed by Nike, and Nike has it sponsored the USA team.
They got a big stake in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
USA team, so I think that's a big thing. So yeah, like the marketable and being liked, his likeness has come into play. So yeah, I mean, of course I'm trashing it as a actual fan of the game.
He's in the same boat as Kyrie. They speak about the uncomfortable topics.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like that.
He's definitely in that same boat, and he's going to be in that boat because he stands on what he believes in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how he's supposed to be as a man. But that is definitely the reason why he didn't get put on the USA team, because of how he's not marketable anymore. What he speaks on, what he believes in, is not marketable to that kind of brand that Nike and the USA stands for. So he's never going to be on that team, in my opinion. Neither will Kyrie.
Okay. Well, through these first couple games that they played so far, what's your outlook on the team?
We win in gold easily because Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant still got to come back.
KD ain't playing yet. But it just goes to show you, I think this is a real well put together team this year. I think my favorite part about Team USA right now is the second unit with Bam and AD.
True, AD. Oof. I think AD's been playing the best.
Them two come in and they re-lock things up and they give you buckets as well. And then with whoever you want to put in that second lineup, I mean, I think keeping Ant in that second lineup is great because he's clearly the number one option. He can give you buckets. So, I mean, whether you mix match it or not, like Team USA has been well put together. The team that they got, that is the Avengers. They're ready to smoke everybody in their path, and it will happen.
I think they need to consider sitting Joel. I think they need to consider starting AD.
Keep it the way it is.
Why not?
Keep that band.
I think Joel's only starting because I feel like that's a deal they made with him for coming to play for Team USA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he could have claimed like 3 other countries. He could have came.
Yeah, I think that's
France.
I think that's more of he came to play with us, so we're gonna
guarantee him a starting spot.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, because Steve said that the 3 players in the starting lineup is not getting changed out. Is
Steph, LeBron, and Joel.
So those 3 right there, they'll forever be in the starting lineup. Everybody else is.
And maybe they don't. I mean, is that. And maybe they're doing that because he's not gonna play well with everybody else either. So I mean,
right. So with that being said, what's y'all once tournament starts? What is y'all bona fide starting lineup? Like who's the other 2? Like is it KD? Who's that? Is it
KD start? Everybody, KD, Curry, LeBron. This is their last Olympics.
So who's that? So who fills that last spot then? Is it?
It all depends. My opinion, you go Steph, Bron, KD, and Joel. But I think for the best for ball purposes, you put JT in our starting lineup with them, so Ant can have the freedom to do what he wants with the second group. You put Ant in that group with them, and I mean, yeah, you give JT the freedom of doing whatever he wants to do on the second group as well, but JT fits well more with the starting lineup.
And I feel
I don't know.
I feel like Steph has been playing better these couple of games off ball. Definitely. off ball, being able to come around, run around, hit shots, whatever.
And personally, me, I have enjoyed the little dynamic between him and LeBron.
Right.
If LeBron be like, I want to do something before I retire, by all means, I'll be like, hey man, go play with Steph, please. That would be
I like
beautiful.
JT coming. I like JT coming off the bench.
So who would you throw in there?
I only feel it because it's
so
it's like when you go JT and Bam, and Anthony Davis and Howe. It's like, okay, we got Braun. You could go Braun. You go Braun, Curry, KD, Joel, Book, or Drew, whatever. Whoever you Drew or Book first.
Steph needs to be off.
It's more of a slow pace, but we're gonna dominate you. And it's like when that second unit come in, they're gonna run you. Like they're just gonna attack you. And I think we're gonna win either way. But I feel like
but JT's game is slow. JT game is
he could play fast.
I think. But is he playing Hal?
This is why I want JT with the second unit, because there is times Anthony Edwards, he can get stuck in one place, and I done seen niggas pass JT the ball, do a quick move, and he's past it. Now he's at the rack. That's why I want him to run with the second unit, because he has that ability to do that.
So you think Ant is like radical? You think?
Yeah, I mean, it's erratic. I mean, if he's going, and Halliburton's the same way. But I feel like you put JT on that second unit, now you got somebody who could just boom, 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 get to the hole. That's why I'd rather have.
I think
the more seasoned kind of player and leader that can like, we doing a little too much. Like, let's go ahead and slow this down. I could be a playmaker as well as getting a bucket.
But see, that's a unit that you can use. Right. That's a unit you can use Derek White in. I think you use Drew with the starting lineup, and I think you can use Derek White with the second lineup. I'm not fucking with Hallie on this team. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. That offense and transition flow so smooth with him on there, because he's not even trying to score at all.
Who, Hallie?
Yes, he's not trying to score at
11 assists a game.
Like he's just passing open, just doing. He's a great passer.
You get a buck.
That's all he's doing. He's not even trying. He's not trying to score at all.
Facts.
He averaged out on Indiana.
That's
him with this team.
So that's why I like him with the second unit too, because he already accept the fact. Everybody can't eat, but he already accept the fact. Like, I'm a shooter if I'm open. Like, but he doesn't pass up an open three just to give it to somebody else. Like that's what he want to do. Like he does. He doesn't have to score points.
Yeah.
Blanc?
Who's your lineup, Blanc?
Oh, I agree with Palmer. I think JT should be in that starting lineup. I think, but no matter how you cut it, the goal is ours. It's just how do we want to slice the cake?
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask, who do y'all think is the biggest threat to Team USA?
France, easy.
No.
Germany.
Is not Canada?
No.
I think Canada. I think Canada, maybe.
They got Shea. You see what they did to Shea?
I know, but
it's a scrimmage, man.
It's a scrimmage.
It's too. They're throwing too much bodies at him. Too much bodies. It's not. No, it's not where I could kill one or two players. It's like everybody. Like they're throwing bodies at him.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that's their biggest threat, and I think that's how big the margin is between USA and the rest of the world.
I don't think USA has a true threat, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think these outside teams could be better if they actually like do their homework. Like what NBA player can I get to this country, and you recruit. You know
Hmm?
what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of players who can play in different countries. Like if France had ended up pulling Joel, you would have had what? Wimby, Joel, Rudy.
And that
A
wouldn't
lot of
work.
big bodies.
And
That's a
that
lot of
wouldn't
big
work.
bodies.
You know,
That
but
wouldn't work.
I'm just saying, you do your homework to see, okay, which players can we get to this country?
But you gotta look. But you gotta look. A lot of teams they take playing for your national team seriously.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them been playing since they were young on their
All
national team.
them boy Matter Joel too.
Yeah.
And a lot of them been losing forever too.
Okay, but still, but they, bro, you gotta look at it. This is not the U.S. Like a lot of people take that country stuff with like pride. Like they wear that. Like they wear that.
So what you're saying is, yeah, you may have lineage in this country, but you're not just gonna come over here and play for this country because you don't really represent.
Yeah. You're not really bumping with us like that. So we don't really,
Yeah.
we don't really want you over here. You ain't bumping with us like that. You're not really trying to play for your country, but
Okay.
that's how I feel about it.
I think my last question for y'all in regards to this Olympic team thing, do y'all think that Kawhi stepping away from the Olympic team is going to help the Clippers become contenders?
No.
That's
I'll
done.
speak on that because
Or do you
Kawhi,
think-
my favorite person. Yeah, I think that time has passed. Kawhi, my favorite
That's
player in the
done.
league right now. I think unfortunately that time has passed. Like,
So what do you think the leverage was from the Clippers to tell him, like, we think you should step away and focus on the season?
I don't think that was
They didn't tell him to
Oh.
step away.
that was a USA team decision. I believe he's not even healthy, but then again, it's like, yeah, they came out. The USA team, Olympic team, they made that decision on their own to send him home.
So you think it was a send you home type deal?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they watched him train to
Yeah.
even give him the invite.
Yep.
They watched him. The
So
Clippers,
why did they waste the selection?
because he didn't have a bad workout with them.
Okay, so you watch him train.
And the Clippers were saying he's good. He's good to go. He's good to go. And he didn't have a bad workout. But come to find out, I guess, I mean,
you got Joel on the team who been hurt damn near all year. I mean, you ain't sent him home.
but he's good though. Kawhi isn't good.
What's wrong with Kawhi?
I guess he's still hurt.
everything. He's just been load management in the past couple of years at this point. Ever since 2019.
And there's never no clear, concise answer on what's wrong with him.
The last couple of seasons has been his knee, but man, I mean, but him rehabbing or getting better, that doesn't change anything for the Clippers. Their time is done and gone. Paul George is gone. Russ just got traded to the Jazz, got bought out, and then now he's a part of the Denver Nuggets now. Like James Harden's still there, but I mean, okay.
None of them. They're still good players, but none of them are in their prime to take on that Western Conference.
Nope.
Yeah.
And they're not durable to take on that Western, because you're in a dogfight every round in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
In fact, the West only getting younger.
Kawhi goes down again, you're going to depend on older, aged James Harden.
He might do it for 1 or 2 games, but
The whole series?
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
Yeah.
So what if would Ja make the Olympic team if he didn't get into what he got into? And
Ja will be on the next Olympic team.
but would he have made this one?
no. Nah.
I think he had a better.
He doesn't make it over Anthony
Hallie.
Edwards?
Over Hallie.
I think that's the exchange right there. Him and Anthony Edwards, because realistically they're the same type of player. They are very
and expounded on that jumper.
yeah, and jumper has got better, but they're basically been the same player. They basically game off their athletic ability, but Ant has got better to where his jump shot is respectable now. We don't know if Ja has got there yet where his jump shot is like that, but I don't think he does, man, because that then you have too many guards on the team. You have Drew, Halliburton, Steph, Derek White, Ja, like that's a lot of
But is
guards.
Derek White still a consideration then?
Yeah, because he still replaces Kawhi. Well, then again,
Or
Kawhi gets put off. They might put Anthony Edwards on that team, but I don't think so. I think that the way it's constructed right now I think that's the best you could get, respectfully.
Boy, we losing a lot of bodies, boy, after this Olympics.
Yeah, yes, we are. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He will be on the next Olympic because next 4 years, LeBron is gonna be gone. Steph is probably out of there.
What if they decide just to play? Like
Can't do that.
they can't try it. Like you have to be playing.
I think they can, but the US don't do that.
Do that, yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
don't.
really active.
Yeah, I think they do active players.
Yeah, so yeah, like after the next Olympics, you go on no LeBron, and you're gonna possibly lose Curry, KD. Kawhi's gonna be
AD? Who's AD?
I don't think AD's playing on the next one either.
I don't think
how old is he? How old is he?
he ain't got nothing to prove.
He done got 2 of them, 2 gold medals.
yeah.
Well, about to be 2.
He's gonna have 2 gold medals, and then I mean he'll be up in age. He'll be like
He's gonna be up in age. So I mean,
he'll be like 36. I mean, and then like I said, he's
Damn.
last man as well.
It ain't no getting Kyrie because that's already out the window.
Kyrie up in age. Well,
yeah, Kyrie's not gonna be here then.
yeah, he's not gonna be there then. So like, it's gonna look real.
It's gonna be like Bam,
Bam and Jaren Jackson.
D-Book,
Ron Jackson, Book, JT.
that last Olympic team.
Yeah, I mean, basically like Anthony Edwards, Hallie still gonna be there.
You might get a Jalen Brunson.
Might have a Jalen Brunson, John Morant when he gets all that stuff out the way. Like that's just what it is. And then if Jalen Brown or all that gets blown over, then once we have him as well, because by then your forwards are looking real shaky because a lot of the forwards are great now. They're the age.
Yeah.
They're
You got
age.
Right.
JT, JB, Jalen Brunson.
And, Shea and them boy gonna play for their home country, so it's like unless they pull a Joel, I mean, I don't see that happening. But I mean, then you will be looking like at the Mikal Bridges and players of that caliber is gonna be on the USA team. That's what it's gonna be.
And that just goes to show the direction the NBA is going in. Young, and we're just going off of talent.
It's gonna be bad.
We're going off of talent.
I think
Y'all can't say it's gonna be bad though.
It's gonna
These
be
players
already
still gotta
It's gonna
develop.
be bad.
It's
Bro.
already
These
bad.
players still gotta develop.
I think it's still gonna be good because you still got a lot of foreigners. Depending on how you look at it, we don't personally me, I want to see, homegrown to be face of the league. But you still got Luka out there, bro. You got Shea coming up. You got a whole bunch of Wemby.
But this is as a league aspect, like money wise, they haven't pulled no views since Braun was in the finals.
Bruh,
Everything's down.
the game is about to turn.
I mean, but is that because of Braun or is it because of the talent that's been in the NBA finals? Respectfully, you look at our finals. I don't know what people expected. I expected us to win. Luka and the boy was cool, but I didn't think they had a fighting chance. Like them getting one game is amazing on its own. But look at the last couple of finals.
We haven't seen the best 2 teams play since LeBron been in the finals.
LeBron Nuggets.
No, LeBron Warriors.
LeBron, yeah. Cleveland Warriors. You look at all the other teams that went. You got Denver and Miami. Jokic has become a real marketable player, but
that's not the 2 best teams in the league.
Not 2 best teams that came out that year. Like, respectfully, this year the last 2 finals should have been Boston Denver.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we went to the finals and we played Golden State. We put up a fight, but we wasn't ready then. I mean, I think that was a good finals. And Curry showed that he can win without all the Kevin Durant and all the other stuff. He shout out to Chris. He got his finals MVP. He played great. So I mean, that was a good finals. But I mean, outside of that, like, yeah, that Cleveland coming back from a 3-1 deficit and winning it, I think we will never see another finals like that again. That's the best finals we ever watched to this day.
But that just goes to show that the league is just taking talent, just taking potential, just taking like athletic ability. They're not taking. That's why the internationals are coming over here and destroying us. Like, bro, like you got what the two MVP candidates? What, Luka, Shea?
But you also got to look at it as a different point of view because countries and stuff like that operate different from us. Like, Luka's been a pro since he's been 13 years old. Over here, that's unheard of. That's not fathomable. Like,
and that goes to show.
13 years old, you're still a kid, a young teenager, just being a kid. Like, I mean, yeah, them boys, ballers life, they play AAU and stuff like that. But like, as a pro, like he's playing in the Olympics and stuff like that. Like, in that kind of environment, so they're well seasoned and well rated by the time they go. Yeah.
No shade, Blanc, but Jalen Green, Luka, like Jalen Green was a star, was supposed to be a star. Luka.
Are you trying to compare this?
Yeah.
Career?
What we doing?
What I'm saying is, I'm not comparing the careers as like they're hand in hand. I'm saying as though like internationally they're coming over here and the players that's supposed to be great from the America is not panning out to be the players that's supposed to be because of the hype.
I mean, but that's recently kind of happening though because
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Once Braun and boys leave, it's like it's gonna be bad.
But it's not a lot of foreigners that people are being like, oh, he's gonna be the next guy.
Facts, like
it was only Luka,
Wemby, Shea.
No, Shea's not.
Zion.
No, we're not counting that. No,
why are we not counting that?
Because he's playing ball down. He's playing ball down here.
Even though, what do you mean? Huh?
He's played ball in the U.S.
Yeah, but he's not from here.
Oh, that's just his nationality. Yes, he has roots in Canada, but he played ball down here.
Okay, cool. Jokic, Wemby.
Nobody knew Jokic was going to be that. It's only been two foreigners that people was like, oh.
I don't care about the pre-hype. I'm talking about what they're panning out to be. Our players are coming out with this pre-hype already and not panning out to be the players that they're hyped to be. These internationals are coming with no hype and panning out to be better than the American players.
That's work ethic and preparation.
But who are we hyping up?
What do you mean? Who we hyping up?
Who did we? Who got
Zion?
Jalen
Green, Zion, Imani Bates.
So Zion's not fulfilling his talent?
He just be hurt.
What?
Compared to what the internationals are doing? That's what I'm saying.
Do you know what Zion is doing?
Do you know what Luka's doing?
Zion is scoring, 24, 26 a year? Shooting, 60% from the field goal? That's efficient.
And what is Luka doing?
Yeah, he's giving you 30. Like
that's what I'm saying.
But Zion is doing but Luka has a way different. He shoots threes. But I don't agree with that. With Zion's not doing what he's projected to do. He just hasn't stayed healthy.
I'm just saying he hasn't panned out to be the player that everybody was expecting.
Who he has though.
They were expecting.
I get what D's saying. They were saying Zion was like the next LeBron type stuff. Like it was he was the most hype person.
I mean, technically, stat wise, yes.
but making the like taking over a game consistently.
The NBA is not like that. That's never gonna. Nobody's gonna ever have a career like LeBron. That's never gonna ever happen ever. The
And
game,
and they keep trying to give them the hype like LeBron had in high school.
that's what I'm saying. The game isn't like that anymore.
Exactly. And plus,
It's not going to be like that because LeBron time, it was uncommon for a young guy to come in the NBA. Now you have a bunch of young guys in the NBA,
but they're all getting compared to him. So when they don't fulfill what they're getting compared to, then that's the issue.
I don't really see what the issue is to begin with because, respectfully,
what do you think?
There's only two foreigners that's really like, oh, like we're like that, like we're kind of like the best in the league, but all actuality, they'll never be pushed and be pushed to that market to be like they are the face of the NBA. That's not going to happen, bro. It's not.
Luka can't be the face of the NBA. Wemby
No.
can't be the face of the NBA.
No,
It's going to happen. Nope.
No.
So once Braun them go, who is it?
Anthony Edwards.
That's what we're trying to find out now.
But what
Nobody in the league has won consistently, or
been to a finals back to back or since Braun.
But that's what I'm saying. So we keep putting the hype on these young players that's coming out and putting them in a spotlight that they can't handle.
Who's putting who in the spotlight?
I'm just like not saying. I'm saying from the like from the players that's going to like to the Ignite and the overtime and stuff like that, and like because Scoot was supposed to be a baller, not panning out. But the hype,
he's getting it together.
But the hype was he's ready. He's league ready now. That's the hype.
I mean, but that's.
But he is league ready.
I mean, but that's based on. That's based on how.
That's potential. That's based on potential.
How the talent has been divided due to there's being more opportunities. There's more ways to get to the NBA. Whether back a few years ago is really just college hoops. That's why college hoop has diminished because there's other ways to get into the NBA now.
Niggas been staying their whole 3-4 years.
That's why the talent gets watered down because the competition is not the best of the best aren't playing at their level. They go into the G League and playing in Ignite. You're not playing the best of the best. You might be the best because due to the lack of talent. You go to college basketball and play the best of the best. You're probably not going to be the best, or that it strives you or sharpens you up to be the best you can be. That's why college hoops is whack now because there's too many ways to get into the NBA.
So, and with that being said, with all those different avenues to get to the league, do you think the league play is going to continue to diminish? That's all I'm asking.
I don't think it's going to continue to diminish. I think it'll probably be at a steady pace because I don't see outside of Wemby, Luka, and Jokic. I don't see a foreigner. There's no foreigner on our radar right now that's going to be like, ooh, like we gotta watch out for him. Like, I don't see that happening. And Jokic wasn't even on nobody's radar. He just happened to put it in the work ethic to get good, and that's how it turned out to be. But I think the league is going to be in okay hands because right now they're pushing Ant to be that guy. Look at the market, the commercials, the media. They're pushing to be that guy. JT is in that realm too. Just came off a finals run, won a finals, finally got over the hump. He's been in a lot of commercials, podcasts. His face has been all over the place this past summer. He's going to get there. And just to say if we win it back to back again, yeah, it makes a stronger case for him. I mean, but and then you got Jaw coming up. Jaw gets his stuff together. Who? Zion finally stay healthy and gives a crazy good season like we think he can. Easily can be the face. So I mean, yeah, Luka and them, they're great, and they're gonna be around for a long time. But that's just how it is. I don't think you'll ever see an American brand push a foreigner to be the face of the league. That doesn't happen. We never.
I think there's only one face of the league that they can't be though. Then that is JT. That's the only person who can. It's the I feel like to be the face of the league, bro. You had to, at some point in time when you were young, and those older guys were in their prime still, you had to push them. And some kind of playoff series, you had to push them.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jordan pushed Magic and Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had LeBron. LeBron came in that East and pushed Detroit. I mean, he lost to San Antonio, but I mean,
we knew he wasn't gonna beat them.
But he put that. I feel like those are the steps of being the face of the league. Like, by you at a young age, and you're beating some top guys at an early age.
So Ant.
He hasn't beaten nobody.
I mean, he's pushed Durant. He's a top guy.
I mean, but that's what he's saying though. Like, by him beating Durant, you know what that did for him market wise. How the media exploded with him, and how they focused on him, and then he went to go beat the former MVP, former Finals MVP. Like, they just came over Finals run, and he beat them boys. Bro, his brand has got bigger. Like, the Adidas commercial followed right after that.
I think what bothers me the most is just it's so many NBA players, young NBA players. It's like the goal is to get to the league. The goal is not to stay in the league.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're underdeveloped bad.
I mean, it's just the mentality of things. I mean, it's just a generation. I mean, folks get to the league just for the money. A lot of them won't be great no more, but that's what it is. But I think the league is in gonna be in good hands. I think it's exciting to see who steps up to take that mantle, bro. That's what I think about it. I think it's gonna be exciting to see who's gonna step up and be like, I'm the guy now. Braun gone, Curry gone, Kev gone, all these great players that have been holding out for the past decade and some change. Time's gone now.
So, okay. So
you forgot about Giannis.
He's done. That's over.
That's crazy.
He got his one. That's it. Let's just be real.
The way that team is constructed, they're not gonna win. I mean, he messed that.
He should have took his behind the Golden State. That's what he should have did.
Yeah.
He should have went, but he won that. He got his one. He could say that he got his one. He's in the Hall of Fame. He got his one. So I mean,
yep.
So who do y'all pick? Young stars right now. Everybody's in it for the face of the NBA when it's all set. Like when LeBron is gone. Who y'all got as the face of the NBA?
It's either Ja.
Pick one. Everything you done seen.
I'm going Ja. Got you. I'm going Ja. I'm going. You said everything.
Can I ask
yeah.
why?
You said
Can I
everything.
ask why real quick?
Because James said everything we've done seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen more. No. I'm thinking young stars. I forgot JT is in that age bracket.
Yeah, and that's why I said it's only JT because nobody's gonna beat them.
But that's because they have a tandem. That's because they have a tandem.
They're at that age where I'm gonna be here while you're young. I'm gonna be here while you're in your 28, pushing 30. I'm gonna be here then.
Yeah, but they have a tandem. You can't like all these other young stars. They don't have tandems. That's a tandem. What do you mean? Ja don't got a tandem. Jaren Jackson is not good.
Hey, that's his tandem.
It's not good.
That's his tandem.
Is Cat Ant's tandem?
Hey, that's what they want. All the greats had a tandem.
But if we're going like you going off winning, like they're gonna keep winning. Yeah, JT, I get that, but all these other young stars don't have like legit.
Okay, so they're never going to be the face of the league then.
If that's what we're going off of, yeah,
they're never going to be the face of the league then.
Face of the league is the longevity.
Face of the league comes with winning. You gotta continuously winning.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta win.
So, yes, you have to dominate.
So these other potential face of the leagues can't be a face of the league because they team trash and the players around them are not good.
That's how LeBron was, and what he did.
Dominate.
Pat them whack niggas on his back and dominate.
Yeah.
Like we just gotta come to the fact we're not gonna ever see nobody do it like LeBron ever. We're not gonna see that.
And y'all okay with that? Y'all okay with that? Like the brand,
he's a one of one.
No. The brand of basketball we've grown up watching and the brand of basketball we're about to start watching. Y'all okay with that?
I mean the brand that's
what we had to deal.
But if you look at it, everybody had a 1-2 punch except for Braun. And his 1-2 punch left him.
But we're talking about the quality of basketball. We're talking like I feel like the quality is continued to diminish. Quality. Like we have multiple, like you just said, we have multiple finals when the best team is not playing. We getting these gentlemen sweeps, we getting these first round and second round destructions. Like the quality is getting bad. And what I'm saying
because they're young.
I want to spin back.
And they're only going to keep getting younger.
James said Bron never had a 1-2 punch. Bron hasn't had a ring without a superstar on his hit.
His only 1-2 punch left him.
Who, Kyrie?
Yes. And you had Wade, and he had Wade.
He had Wade and Bosh for two of them. He had Kyrie and he had AD in that Lakers team in the bubble.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking
1-2 punch, like as in his prime, like younger days prime.
Okay. Not winning championship.
To wrap it up though, I'm gonna go with JT because it's just the way the Boston is set right now to keep winning championship. They're primed to make a run for the next 2-3 years with the team they got now. So I say it's JT, but if not JT, then Ant is making a strong case for the time being.
I want to be hopeful. I want to say Shea. I like what they got going on over there in OKC. I think they're really putting the pieces together with Chad, Lou Dort, and all them young players out there. And I think with Shea at the helm, they can really do something crazy.
I don't think the brand of OKC allows. It's not marketable. OKC is not marketable. OKC is not marketable for him to be the face. Like I feel as though you gotta be in a big market in order to be the face of a team of the league.
I agree.
You have to be.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But there's truth.
I said Shea.
Truth to it. But then I think Anthony Edwards just derails that because Minnesota's not a big market. Not for ball.
Right. You got right.
I mean, they haven't had nobody really like that since Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is their last franchise player. Like
I feel it.
Last person they really had, I was like, like we can.
Kevin Love.
Right.
Kevin Love ain't that atmosphere at Kevin Garnett no more now. Cut it out.
I was just asking. So I feel as though any player
that was cool. That was great. That was cool. He had a good run, but not it's like
he never got them with as far as Kevin Garnett got them in the playoffs.
I feel as though anybody who brings the Knicks a championship has a case for being the face of the league.
And what them boy always say is something about when New York ball, when no boy is great, that shit makes the sport better. And that's kind of true. But I agree with that. Like, you win a championship and
you're the face of the league. You're the face of the league.
You will be loved forever. You don't have to do nothing else after that. You will forever be a great in New York and sports. Yeah, like you said, like somebody automatically gonna be pushed to be the face of the league. New York, shit.
That shit gonna be talked about every day.
Biggest market outside of LA. You win the championship in LA, New York. That's automatic. That's automatic prime time right there. All right. Well, with that being said, folks, I am your host, Palmer. This is my co-host, Blanc, boy D Harley, and Heavy J as
Wherever he went.
connected. But
Wherever he went.
with that being said, folks, this is the 4 to Win podcast. We'll holler at y'all boy next time.